Hello there, Cancer. How are you? How is everybody doing? This is CJ, and I'm here to do the monthly tarot reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Cancers. I hope you're all doing well. This is a general reading, and it will not resonate with everyone, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. I am, yes, you're seeing me cleanse on camera. I don't often, but I've been called to cleanse again and again because of all of this energy that we're working with in our new moon coming up, our solar eclipse, our full moon eclipse. I've been saying this for a while. I know you're probably tired of hearing it, but the energy is amazing and very powerful. And so between each reading, between the normal cleansing, I also am recharging the cards and moving forward so that we're getting the best messages we absolutely possibly can at this time. I hope you're enjoying it. You may want to go check out that new moon solar eclipse reading to put alongside the May reading. Remember, this is general, and since it won't resonate with everyone, please go check the other positions within your chart. If you want to find where Taurus is or where the second house is, because we are in that time, that might give you some additional insight as well. So I'm going to pull the Sacred Oracle cards to get an overall theme for the month. Let's see how our Cancer friends are doing. Thank you all for being here. I truly appreciate all your energy. It really helps me. Just been loving doing this. Wait, are you gonna drop? No? Okay. Before I went ahead and put them back, as I said, these cards are super juiced up. I cleanse the energy each time, so we're really tapping into your energy. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May. Now, this is May, this is the time of earthly pleasures, material, nature, getting out into nature. Nature can hold some great restorative values for you. Okay, and wow, we did get multiple cards regardless. Oh no, only one turned over. Growth. Nature and growth. As you can see, the little crow up there at the top and the very spiritual looking energy that's all around him as he's about to take flight. So this is coming out of an old cycle and moving into a new one, seeing what will work for you, may no longer, as you move into this month of May. These cycles might be changing things for you, growing into your next best self. And with nature, that can be a way for you to receive great healing and groundedness. Okay. I'm also, because we're in that second house energy, pulling a money oracle. That was fast. Unrealistic. Your expectations in the future are unrealistic and need revision. Perhaps your vision is big and may require a plan that needs more careful thought. You could be setting yourself up for failure if you don't set realistic goals. This is one of the themes around money or career. Let us pull one more. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Money and Career Oracle from Maruka X. Thank you. And a gift. Someone might give you a gift, lend you money, or help you in some way. Oh, I have ash all over my hands. Apologize. You could get a cash bonus at work. You have natural talents, gifts, and abilities just waiting to be discovered. Explore them. A gift. Yes. I'll take a money cake. That's not a bad looking cake, is it? It's a great idea for like graduates and stuff. I love that. Okay, let us go into this and see what our tarot wants to tell our Cancer babes. What do we have going on? This is the Penumbra Tarot. I've been using this in the month of May for the moon energy, so it is aligned with this energy for May with the moons and the eclipses, so I'll be using it the entire month of May in all of the big readings. Thank you, Spirit. So, Seven of Cups, excuse me, look at that, your energy, Cancer. Many choices. You might be looking at a lot of things that are taking your time and energy. Could be what the growth is all about. Where am I going to go? What direction do I want to go into? These could be the gifts the gifts that have been received, and now it's a little overwhelming, and it's, what do I choose? Where do I go? Seven of Swords. Could be some sneakiness around you. This is a challenge. It could be holding on to things that no longer really serve you, as you notice with the fairy who is here. This being just does not want to give up those Six of Swords, right? It might be hard won. There may be pain with it, as you can see the slashes on the arms from holding the swords, but not willing to give it up, or something deceptive around you, which is my general reading for this card, especially with that full moon in the background there. So there might be secrets that you need to overcome. They could be within yourself or from others. I love these gifts, the cups and the gifts. It's very synchronistic energy there. Throne of Swords, Archangel Michael coming through. Also can be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius around you. Clarity of thought. This is advice from Spirit. So there can be downloads, communication, information coming your way that might help you with these gifts. And the Tower. There is also a gift, whether we like to receive it or not. This is, the Tower is when the universe says, okay, enough is enough of being in this energy. It's time for us to shed some light on some things or move you into a particular path. So now with the Throne of Swords here and the Tower, yes, there's information coming in that's going to put you on a different trajectory, a different path. That is going to be growth. It may not come in the way that you are expecting or you are hoping, but there is an absolute redirection for you with the Tower coming in. Wow. Okay, let us see. What else do we have here? Let's pull some more cards. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you, Spirit. Lovers. Okay, this is a choice card, as well as the Gemini's major arcana, and you might be on the cusp with Gemini. And it is also choice, which happens to be under the Seven of Cups there. So you might be either dealing with a Gemini, or you may be working on those choices. I'm not really feeling lovers in the sense of a partnership yet, but let's see what comes out. In particular, because this is your energy, so this is still about choices. Let's see what else we have here. Thank you, Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you. Ten of Torches, Three of Swords, and the World. Yep, there is that closing out the cycle. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. And oh my gosh, yeah, they told me turn the deck over. Sun, all is well. All will be well. Look at that blessing from the universe. Okay. Choices. There are choices here. Seven of Cups is that boatload of blessings, right? So many ways to go. You know, in some ways it can be overwhelming. It's sort of like the holidays when you receive so many gifts and blessings, and you're like, okay, where do I put this? Where am I going to do? How am I redesigning my kitchen if I had all these, like, I always love baking things, so I go through this all the time where I'm like, oh, I've got all these new baking sheets and this and that. So where am I putting everything? Where's this new cookbook going to go? You know, so it's... that's mine that I deal with. However, I feel like this is overall in your life, right? That's just an example of when you receive a great amount of things and you're looking to place them in your world, or you've been given so many options that you now need to choose. Am I going to choose with this gift a new home, a new job? This came up, that came up. Do I want to move? Do I want to buy those new shoes? You know, whatever might be coming up in your sphere, because this is general, it'll affect everyone. But this is really life-based, so there are many life choices that are going to be presented to you in the month of May. Now, what you're overcoming and what your challenge is one, letting go of things, of thought, deception, secrets, things that you've connected and held on to for too long. With these swords and growth, this can also be attitudes and beliefs that need to be let go. Regardless, it's also this exhaustion from the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands, which is the Ten of Torches in this deck. Now, she holds the Two of Torches, which is the power of the Ace of Wands, and using that power to put herself in that greater good on the path that she wants to get to, leaving this behind, right? But this is your challenge position. So what happens is the Tower comes in, right? And it has to do, here we are with Three of Swords and the Throne of Swords. There's pain, heartache, something didn't go your way. There is something you need to release. Remember these swords here. Now we have swords here. 3 of these 7 swords have caused you great heartache and pain. May have kept you trapped in a situation for too long. Maybe you remember this pain. It is with you all the time, and you're being called to release it now. Why? Because we have the King of Swords, Archangel Michael, clear thought coming through, swiping all of this pain, heartache, worry, fear away, or coming into clarity in your mind. Also, as I said, you might have with these swords cards, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini in your world, or this could have been what caused you this pain. It could have been this archetype of one of those signs, or someone who embodied that energy who caused you this great pain. Also, with the Throne of Swords, it can be first responders, people who wear uniforms. I love that it's the throne and not the king, because then that means male or female, divine, masculine or feminine energy. We often clarify that in cards, but here you just know it's that who sits on a throne, right? And who is usually very logical and concise in their thoughts, but it can also represent a person. With the Three of Swords here, it could very well be someone who has broken your heart now or caused you great pain. It could be a boss energy, right? Job energy, someone in that I don't want to say higher, but more of authority. Yeah, authority figure. The Tower is coming in, and also World. Both major arcana. This is spiritual divination coming through to move this out of your life. It's time. It's over. Tower's coming in to close out this cycle. Is this with someone at work? Is this someone that caused you great heartache and pain in your personal life? We do have the Lovers here, so it could potentially be that. It also, everyone's on a different path, and their challenges are different, but the Tower is divine's redirection. Absolutely wants you moving in a new pathway and letting you know that it's time to end this cycle, and you are ending this cycle, but it is for your best, always, regardless of whether we like it or not. But why? Because the Sun is here. The Sun, the happiest card with all the rewards, all the blessings of the universe, is the bottom of the deck for you, Cancer. So while you may have these choices all around you and you're stuck in some pattern of pain and you need clear thought, you're holding on to it a little bit too much, or you may not even know it exists if this card is deception for you, that's going to be realized, and you are going to see where that deception exists, so you can release this pain clearly with the Throne of Swords, and the Sun is blessing you. Absolutely beautiful. Moving you into your next best life. Wow. Meeting your future self on a much better footing, grounding. Yes, thank you, Spirit. Youth. So yes, look at that. This is an archetype, but it's also a life stage. So if you want to think of like the child being the beginning, and now here you have the youth, which would be full of adventure, trusting, exploring. This is going to set you into this beautiful new path of who is Cancer? Where am I going? What do I want to do? What do I want to achieve? Lovely that this comes out with growth, because when we're in our youth, that's when we learn things. That's how we grow so quickly. So this pattern for you can be releasing some older, it makes me exhausted energy. It's too much. I don't want to hold on to this now. When the Tower comes in, the cycle and the sun blesses you, you're feeling light. You're feeling joyous. You're feeling, hey, let's take on the world. And you have your trusty companion with you. So wherever there may have been deception here, you now have loyal with the dog being shown next to the youth. Friends around you. Oh my gosh, I love this. That's beautiful energy, Cancer. Wow, yes. I don't know about you, but I'm always, it may not be fun to go through the Tower time. It can be painful, emotional, but sometimes it's an aha moment. Sometimes it's just that, wow, I never saw it that way. And something comes through communication-wise that makes you look at it in a different way. And that is obviously the universe saying, hey, turn around and see where your challenges are and that you need to move forward. And boom, you make the change, right? It could be in communication, it can be a friend, it can be all of a sudden you see a post or there's red flags somewhere and you realize that it's time to move along. So with this kind of an outcome, just keep that in mind. Whatever the challenge may be for you, this outcome is absolutely beautiful. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, this is, how do I want to say this? So here would be, this is the Four of Air, Four of Swords, which is rest in most cards. But in this card, it's going to represent routine, robotic almost, like notice the squares on either side and doing the same thing over and over and over again. And it could require, and also time on his cassock there. It feels a little too stuck in their ways, not moving forward, you either need to bring routine into your life or you have too much routine and you need to let it go, right? It can be either way that you can read this card depending on where you are. But for me, I feel like you've been holding on. This is the Seven of Swords, and what I'm feeling and I'm being told is that this is pain, disappointment, routine, things that you're just holding on to that are exhausting you that you're about to release. And yes, because look, here we have the Six of Swords, which is a beautiful energy in the Dreams of Gaia deck. That's absolutely gorgeous. You see the duality there with the black and the white coming into alignment. Also the rainbow that is coming from her crown chakra and showing the swords with the chakras aligned. Coming into that information, this knowledge that you need in order to move forward. Yeah, there's that Tower energy right there. Beautiful, thank you. I use the Dreams of Gaia during like starseed readings, or I'll use it during eclipse readings, equinox, things of that sort, because of all the additional cards and the fact that these cards don't necessarily have the same meanings that the traditional tarot does. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Guess what just arrived? Another Sun. 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. 10 of Cups. Turtle energy there. Happy ever after. Happy family. Satisfaction, joy. This is your card. 10 of Cups. Cancer, water energy here. So beautiful. With the Sun, which adds up to the 10. So you have 10s here. Yay. It's never fun to see that Three of Swords card. I realize that. And it's absolutely never fun to go through it and feel it. And to be carrying that kind of pain along. But you are, whether or not you go out and walk, you spend some time, take some time meditating or just relaxing in nature. And this growth that's coming for you is represented here, obviously, in these cards. Grounding may help you, or going by the beach. However, to help you receive all this information if it's coming to you from your higher self, your guides, God, Goddess, the spirit source. But regardless, this information is on its way, and your choices are going to be life-changing for sure. All right, I'm going to leave it there. It's really amazing. I will pull an Archangel card, but before I do, to finish this reading, let me give you the rest of the numbers as we were talking about. We do have quite a few of synchronistic numbers here, so they're all repeating. We have 10, we have 10, we have 10. That is a new beginning. 10, 10, 10, or 1, 1, 1. We have 6, 6, and 6, and we have 7 and 7, as well as 3 and 3, and 3 with 21 adding up to 3. Every single one of your cards, except for the 4 here, has a partner. So again, 7, 7, 7, right? Didn't I have 7 and 7? Oh, I'm sorry. 7 and 7, 6, 6 and 6, 3 and 3 and 3, and then 10, 10 and 10. That is extremely synchronistic. Please look up the individual numbers and their meanings, as well as the angel or spirit meanings for those combinations. That's really going to dive into more of this message for you. And we're going to finish this with a beautiful archangel message for those who want to stay and see which archangel is around you and has a message for you. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for bringing in the archangels and their messages for our Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of May. Which archangel is blessing us at this time? Thank you. 2, 3, looks like. Archangel Jophiel, act with wisdom and use information for the highest good. Information is coming your way to help you move, and it is going to be for your highest good. Use it so that you grow and put yourself on your next best path. Seraphim Seraphiza, relax and open to source. Keep your heart open. Oh my goodness, yes, yes, yes. Keep your heart open. You have been through some pain and you're holding on to it, or have been holding on to it. It is now time for that to release. But we don't want to close our heart, because then that just puts us in another cycle that we need to learn. So keeping your heart open, even when you have pain, is an extraordinary act of growth. Yes, thank you, Spirit. So, Seraphim, Seraphisa, beautiful. And the last one, Archangel Chamuel. Open your heart to give and receive love. Your essence is love. Wow, Cancer, with the Cups energy here, this 10 of Cups and love, your 3 of Swords, which is that swords through the heart, broken heart pain. You know, the overall message here is love. And that is staying in your heart space. You may want to do some heart chakra energy frequency work to keep that heart open. Again, we are, I'm reading this at the time of May or end of April, where it is Taurus season, and that's Venus with love and money, but love is also represented here. You could also get some rose quartz, and this is such great spiritual growth and personal growth when you go through pain, but you don't shut yourself off to it. So shut yourself off to receiving more and more love and being love. You know, most of the time, hurt people. So to process that, break the chain, break the cycle, end the cycle, and move into this space of love with gifts from the universe, happily ever after, and the sun shining on you. Wow, that's an extraordinary gift that you give us all. Thank you so much, Cancer, for being here. If you like this reading, please do hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. I will be giving some updates on that free read giveaway coming up on the solstice. I'll be posting something around the new moon as to how to enter the contest, and you must be a subscriber, okay? Love and healing blessings. Thank you so much. Bye for now.